All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Casual Fandom.
Casual. We
It's your
back.
boy Humza. Well, Hassan, let's get it. It's been a
What's
little
up?
minute.
What's up? It's been about a week and a half before we shot, right?
Yeah, I can't remember. We shot one, but we had some corrupted files, so we couldn't get it out. But
But it's gonna be a long 2 weeks. My boy Hamza getting married. Congratulations.
yeah, thank you. Stop, man. You gotta be
Nikah this
blushing,
week.
man.
Nikah
Yeah.
this week. Wedding officially April 4th. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to my dog, my
Next
little
time,
cuz.
we record, I might be
He'll
officially
be a
married
officially married
Islamically.
man. Next time
We're
we
gonna
record,
see.
he'll be officially married man.
Yeah, we might get another episode in before that, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that goes. Uh, but yeah, we've had March Madness start. They didn't get to catch
Yeah,
our. Obviously,
November
we
first.
posted our bracket, but they didn't get to see us pick because that's one of the files that got corrupted, whatnot. But we did our bracket. Our bracket already looking trash right now. We're gonna get
We
into
have
that.
We had Florida. No, I had Arizona in the championship. You had Florida.
I have
So my
Florida, yeah.
bracket, my bracket is still straight, but instead I got Florida in the Final Four.
But I want to make
But
I'm gonna make a change. We're gonna get into the change that I make later, because I'm pretty
okay,
confident in the change that I make. Uh,
all right,
we're
okay,
gonna see how that goes. It's probably not even going because Florida already out, so I'm already cooked.
yeah,
But
that was surprising. I ain't think Florida would lose to Iowa, but it
yeah,
was like a 10-point favorite.
Yeah, boys, Iowa.
But
Boy, I
that
told you about Iowa. You didn't let me pick them that time, so
you
they
wasn't
didn't get
gonna
to
take
see
them
that.
over Florida.
Nah,
I
I
don't
wasn't
think
gonna
you
take
would
them
have
over
taken them
Florida,
over
but
Florida. All right, that's what I'm saying. So it wasn't even
we ain't
matter
even.
for
I
real.
don't think we had to make it out the first round.
Nah, we had Clemson winning, right?
But the
Damn.
biggest thing going on right now, we're gonna get into all the college basketball, all the March Madness. Some good games we done caught. But the biggest thing right now in the NBA, you've got the 65 game rule, and that's the controversy that's going on right now, specifically surrounding Cade Cunningham, who was announced injured about a week ago with a collapsed lung. Cade has only played right at 61 games, so initially, it was said that he was supposed to miss about 2 weeks with the collapsed lung. So that would have made him probably catch like the last few games of the season, potentially making him eligible right at 65. But now it's looking like he's going to miss, you know, up until the playoffs, even, maybe even potentially some games in the first round in the playoffs. So a lot of people are saying, okay, Cade was, having his best year. Obviously, he's still young. But he was a lock for potentially all NBA first team, um, or all NBA just in general. And he has some chances to win MVP. Obviously, he's not winning MVP. We know that, but he's got Detroit first seed in the East, and he was pretty much a lock for first team or second team all NBA. Now, NBA Players Association are trying to get that rule. They're trying to not even get the rule changed. They are trying to do some type of reforming and whatnot to the rule. But right now, they just trying to flat out ask for an exception from the league for Cade Cunningham because it's like a special injury. It's like an unusual injury with that 65 games that he's gonna not have, or he's not gonna make it to that threshold. Uh, What do you before we even get into Adam Silver's thing? What do you think about them trying to just get an exception? What do you think?
I think that's not right. I feel like a rule is a rule. I feel like there's no exception to the rule, no matter the injury. If the man can't play because he's injured, can't play because he's injured. Now, I don't agree with the 65 game rule because if somebody is eligible, like if he playing NBA, like MVP level basketball, then he should be eligible for MVP awards or whatever awards, regardless how many games he played. I mean, obviously, if somebody played 20 games in the season, then we
Yeah,
understand, bro. But if somebody played 50, 60 games, 64 games, that should make them ineligible for awards. I mean, like I understand right now with the load management and everything going on, they trying to like make a cap to that. But you know what I'm saying? If somebody's injured, that's an exception. I feel like injuries shouldn't be part of the 65 game rule. I feel like it should be more so like load management or like what's the other one they use in team players like minute restrictions or
Yeah,
they have another injury that they call, but it's really not an injury, like rehab or nursing rehab or something like that. They say,
just
but
like general soreness or whatever.
yeah, or stuff like that. Now that I understand, but it's like I feel like the NBA got to come up with something where teams report, can he play? If he can play, and it's another reason that like y'all don't want him to play because it is this or that, but
Like
he
it's on
can
the
play.
second half of a back to back or something.
Yeah, and y'all don't want him to play, then they have to stake that. And I feel like teams have to stake that so the NBA can go forward with it like how it is. But if somebody's injured, then okay, they're injured. No harm. They should still be eligible. But if it's somewhat because low management or if it's somewhat because second half of a back to back, they don't want the player to play, then I feel like that should make players ineligible if they miss too many because of that. But if you play 50 games, 55, 64 games, you should still be eligible for awards and all that. I mean, you got players that play hard throughout the year. Like for instance, Austin Reed, he been balling all year. Yeah, he went through his injury. He back now, like holding his own, playing ball. He shouldn't be ineligible for awards just because he didn't play 65 games. I don't agree with that rule, but I agree it's a lot of tampering and it's a lot of like BS that goes on. And I understand what the NBA is trying to do, but I feel
Yeah.
like there's other ways that they can do that.
So here's what I'll say. I don't like the rule like in totality. I like the fact that there's something in place to kind of eliminate and kind of, incentivize not sitting on the second half of a back to back or not doing this and that. Just playing games that way fans can, see their favorite players play more often, yada yada yada, right? I do think this. So the reason it's crazy because the reason they put that 65 game rule was really for like MVP awards and so I like it kind of as for like singular awards so like for MVP, even defensive player of the year, most improved, stuff like that. Like the all NBA teams, like all NBA and all defense, I feel like the threshold should be um a little bit less. I feel like if you play like 55 games, you should be eligible to make all NBA or all defense. Just because the reason that being said, if you've only played 55 games, there's no reason they're gonna vote you MVP anyways. Because I mean, all the MVPs that have played out of like full 82 game seasons, so not including the lockout and the shortened seasons, the least amount of games played was by Embiid in 2022, I think, or 23, and he played 66 games out of 82. So that was the least
Okay.
amount that an MVP has ever played out of an 82 game season. So I kind of like it there, but when it comes to all NBA, because Ant might be in jeopardy of missing it, he might come close by a game or two. Um, and team, these are players that probably be first team. They're in running for the first team, Cade, and then obviously Ant, maybe first or second team. Uh, but nobody wants to look back from now, and then you gotta have just a guy that really didn't deserve it, end up on all NBA third team, you know, moving up the ladder just because, Cade Cunningham and Edwards couldn't qualify or weren't eligible and stuff like that. Uh,
Yeah,
so, so
I
it's
agree.
good.
And
Yeah, here's what Adam Silver said. I'm gonna tell you what Adam Silver said. So they asked him about it. He said, uh, I think it is working. Um, He said, I'm not ready to say it's not working. It is working. I'm not ready to say that because there is a sense of unfairness for one player that the rule doesn't work. So that being obviously Cade Cunningham.
and I agree
Uh,
with it where it's like, should no rule be changed for the one player or even two players? Like, man, that's the rule that they made. and they knew the rule, something could have happened where, okay, damn, like make an exception for this person. Nah, that's the rule. I feel like the rule is the rule. Sometimes we hate it, but hey, that's the rule. We can't bend it
Yeah,
for somebody else because then it's gonna be if you bend it for him, then next year something happens, then oh, you
yeah,
did it for Cade last year.
yeah. You got it. You just setting a bad precedent right there. I think I like the fact that Adam Silver stood on it because he's like, nah, I can't make an exception just for one guy. You know what I'm saying? Then that kind of takes that'd be him kind of using too much power, overstepping and whatnot, and kind of showing that it is like entertainment at the end of the day, and that he can, maneuver and make things happen.
Yeah, you can't do
You don't
that,
want to be that commissioner.
especially in the middle of the season at that. Like,
Yeah,
we got to vote on this in the off season. We can't
that's
just,
what's it.
bro, what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks before the playoff, you want to change rules?
Yeah,
Hell no, we can't do that.
no.
Ah,
So,
we got to, hey, it is what it is.
but here's what the union said about the NBA, the NBA PA. They said Cade Cunningham's potential ineligibility for postseason awards after a career-defining season is a clear indictment of the 65-game rule and yet another example of why it must be abolished or reformed to include an exception for significant injuries. Since its implementation, far too many deserving players have been unfairly disqualified from end-of-season honors by this arbitrary and overly rigid quota. Now, I ain't gonna say too many players have been cut out of it. The only players I could think of would probably be Cade. Um, who else? Nobody else. I mean, Steph Curry, but Steph Curry's missed a bunch of games this year, so um, I don't really think there's been.
Is Jokic out of it?
Nah, Jokic has played enough games.
Okay.
Kawhi, I think. Let me see Kawhi. That's actually a good question. I don't think Kawhi is. Let me see. Uh,
When do they announce the NBA MVP? Like after the season ends or during the playoffs?
During the playoffs. They voted on it during the playoffs.
So they maybe players that make it to the playoff, they can use like the playoff games to add on to the regular season, or no? You think that should be a thing?
That could be a thing. I like that idea because that means you're playing towards the end of the season. Um, I do agree. Like in that case, like if somebody started off the season with an injury, like Kawhi, and then
Yeah,
they started to play more throughout they finished the season, then
and
I
then
agree with that.
or
Um,
like with the playoff game included that they played more than 65 games.
yeah,
But
I
I don't
do
like
like
that rule
that
anyways. I don't
idea.
know that rule is kind of we already know like stuff like that when you make up rules like that, it's gonna be some type of conflict that's gonna happen that's gonna test the rule. And this is what we
Yeah,
having right now. But I don't think that should have been a rule, man. If the man was balling and he deserved all NBA, and we know he deserved all NBA, come on now. I don't know
yeah.
why they put the rule in place. The rules should have been in place for players that's like trying to manipulate the rule, that's trying to get away with load management, this, that. Then I understand the rule. But to just
It's
say that
crazy.
for
It's
somebody that
really
have an
Joel
injury,
Embiid because Joel Embiid, whenever I think the year after he won MVP, he was sitting a bunch of games. Obviously, he does have knee problems, but he would sit like one or two games and then play you know how Embiid
and he can
hasn't played
play.
in Denver for like 7 years or something.
Yeah,
So stuff like that. But
yeah,
I mean,
and the thing is, he can play, but they decide to sit him out. That I understand. Like that's not right. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I
I
understand
feel like
that part.
they should start putting in. They should start being a little bit more transparent to make it easier. Like, cool if it's the second night of a back to back and the guy hasn't missed a game and you're 25 games into the season or 20 games into the season, sure, rest him one game here or whatnot. Just that should be counted. You should only get like 10 of those a year or
But they be
8
over
of
yeah, they
those or
be
something.
overdoing it though. They be
Yeah.
overdoing it. They be resting players every other game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now
What the
if
hell?
he's
I mean,
yeah. I don't
the
know. I
man can
don't think the
play. Let
NBA
him play.
wants to do that just because of gambling reasons and cheating reasons. They don't want to say and revenue. They don't want to admit to players openly sitting out of games just because we're resting or yada yada yada.
It's just like, but yeah, but that is if they want to do something to protect the integrity as far as like MVP and awards, they're gonna have to do something. They can't
Yeah,
just sit here and like we understand injury is far different than somebody just resting because he don't play a back to back or he's managing the rehabbing the injury or he's doing this, he's doing that, and he can play. Jason Tatum, since he came back from injury, how many games has he missed since he came back?
probably like 2 or 3 games. He missed OKC and then he missed another game. Let me see. Kawhi, by the way, Kawhi is eligible. They have 10 games left. He's played 56 games. So if
Okay,
he
so he's
just plays nine
okay.
more games,
Yeah,
um, let me see. Jason Tatum. Do. He only missed one game comeback. It was just against OKC. So he's been playing. He's been playing 30 minutes a game. He's averaging 19 points. Surprisingly, you don't feel like it.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I mean he's played only against OKC, and we kind of knew he would probably sit that game anyways.
yeah. It's a back
Uh,
to back, right?
yeah. No, that wasn't a back to back, but it was within that tough stretch of games. You
Oh
remember?
yeah, when he the first day he came back,
Yeah, he
one of the
first
first
came back
games.
against
Yeah,
the Mavs, and then they had like 3 straight games against the Cavs, Spurs, Thunder. So he set out that last game. So um, and they're playing right now against OKC, but um, yeah, I think there should be some sort of tweak to the rule in the offseason. But I don't think I'm not gonna sit here and say this season they should make an exception for Cade Cunningham. You know, it does suck that Cade does have that collapsed lung and he is having a great season. But I mean, sure, it is a few games. I get it, but you can't just blatantly try to make an exception for just for Cade Cunningham. So I feel like that's the sad part about it is I respect that the NBA PA cares. They're like, oh man, damn, this is Cade just had a career year and he's probably gonna miss about 3 games and he's not gonna make all NBA or get all this stuff. So I understand the fact and I appreciate the fact that they care enough to do that, but I mean, at that point you just can't do nothing about it. You should wait till next year. Use that as an example to why, the game should be reduced or whatever sort of, idea that they have. But it shouldn't be an exception. So um yeah, I think that's really the only players. Kawhi was close. Ant is close. Wemby was sort of close, but he's played all his games. Jokic was close. SGA was kind of close, but rarely really everybody that's played this year and that's gonna be all NBA is probably gonna they've played enough games realistically. So uh yeah, let's head over to or college basketball. Let's look at our bracket, Hassan. What let me see. Let me pull it up here. All right, Hassan. We had a okay first
Mhm.
round, but that was
Yeah,
about it. After that, it went downhill.
right.
It went
How many
downhill
Sweet
from there.
16 team we got right? We got Duke right. Kansas wrong. Think Michigan State we got right, right?
Yeah, Michigan State we got right. UConn. We had UConn winning, right?
Yeah, UConn was right. Florida we got wrong.
Wrong. BYU
E-
wrong.
Yeah, we right. What about Vandy and Nebraska? We get that right?
Nope. We wait, let me see. I think we did have Vandy instead of Nebraska.
Oh, Nebraska did. Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
got
we had
Illinois,
Vandy
right?
in Florida.
Oh, Illinois lost or they won? They won, right?
No, Illinois won. Yeah, Illinois is
Yeah, we
there.
got
We had Illinois,
right.
Houston. We had that right.
Yeah, we had that right. We had Arizona. We got that right. Arkansas. Yeah, that's right.
But
We
we
got
had
them
Texas Tech beating Mich. Oh, well, no, that's Sweet 16.
Michigan
Yeah, we had Texas Tech in there instead of.
and then Bama. Bama beat the hell out of
Yeah,
Texas Tech. That was just
yeah.
crazy. We got Purdue right, but we got BYU instead of Texas. And then we got instead of Tennessee, we got Miami, Ohio, but we got Iowa
Mm-hmm.
State.
But we got Iowa
Yeah,
State.
so we kind of we can still no. We got Florida as a Final Four, so we did or whatever.
So here's what we're gonna do, Hassan. We're gonna finish the bracket off. Now, here's where it comes down to, because all the Cinderella stories are pretty much over. I mean, only team left that's the highest seed left is Iowa, I think, a 9 seed. I think everybody else is out. Let me make sure. Oh, Texas. Actually, I take that back. Texas is 11 seed. So right now, we're gonna redo our brackets. Well, not redo our brackets, but we're gonna make selections from here on out. Okay. So my change was gonna be, I'll start it off. From Sweet 16 moving forward, I got Iowa State winning it all. So I'm gonna start there. I got Iowa State obviously taking care of Tennessee, and then I got I think Alabama might beat Michigan. What you think?
I think Alabama they've been hot. They got a squad. They've been hot.
Yeah, Michigan. I mean, they beat the brakes off
Michigan,
Texas Tech.
Michigan, yeah. Who you like, Zona and
Alabama.
Arkansas?
Uh, that's a tough game.
Let's
Let me tell
start.
you
Let's
something.
start at the top. You want to do it again?
Yeah, let's start at the top. Come on.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me grab. Where my pen? No, I can. You can type it in, right?
Yeah, I got it right here.
All right.
Um,
Bet.
okay, so first, obviously, Duke and St. John's. You
Duke
think
and
Duke is
St. John.
upset?
Nah, I think Duke can win that. I like Duke,
Hey,
man. I like Duke to win it all. That's what I
yeah, you
got, and I'm
still like
sticking
Duke.
with him.
Oh my God.
I'm sticking with him, man.
So this is what we're
Okay.
gonna do. We're gonna stick together until the Final Four again, and then Final Four we're gonna make our own picks. Okay, so even though I know Rick Pitino, he hates Duke. So if anybody could pull it off, I think it'd be St. John's. But I'm gonna go with you there. I'm gonna go Duke.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think Duke. You got Michigan
Michigan
State and
State.
UConn.
I like
What you
Michigan
think?
State right there.
Really?
Yeah, I do. UConn, they got the
Uh,
championship pedigree, but I like Michigan
Michigan State
State.
got the better team.
They got the better
I'm gonna
team.
go with Tom Izzo. We're gonna go with Tom Izzo. I'm gonna rock with it. So we got Duke, Michigan State. Now we got Iowa and
And
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Battle
So
of the Big Ten.
Iowa, they're having a good run.
They
Nebraska
got a lot
barely.
of teams still playing, bro.
They played against really good teams too.
They got a lot of Big Ten schools still in it. You got Michigan State, you got Nebraska, you got Iowa, you got Illinois, you got Purdue, Michigan. A lot of Big Ten teams still in it.
Now, if you're telling me this is gonna be a close game, I'd say Iowa's gonna win it, honestly. But if Nebraska gets ahead, I think. Oh man, this is
Think
tough.
Nebraska
Actually,
can.
I think Iowa could win this game. I'm gonna let you choose this.
I'm gonna go Nebraska, man. Nebraska, they started off hot this season, kind of fell off a little bit, but they did like they catching fire again. I think Nebraska can pull it off, man. And let me see, I'm pretty sure they faced each other this season already a couple of times.
Iowa and Nebraska.
Yeah, they both Big Ten schools, so they probably did face each other. I'm about to go back and check. Hold on.
The crazy
Okay,
part
so
is
Iowa and
it's
Nebraska played about 2 weeks ago. They played and Nebraska won
overtime.
5 in overtime. Yep. And let me see, did they play again before that? They played again February 17th and Iowa won. So they split 1-1.
The line is only 1.5.
Right. But that's a neutral site. Let me see where they playing at. Where's the game at? They playing in
Houston.
Houston, yeah.
So
Toyota
it'll
Center.
be neutral, pretty neutral.
Yeah. So
Um,
I'm gonna go with Nebraska right there.
okay. I'm with you. I
So
like it. I I wouldn't be mad if Iowa won. I wouldn't be surprised if Iowa won. So I'll just say that.
Right. I mean,
Now,
it's gonna be a battle. It's a battle of the Big Ten, so it's not like one team is clearly better than the other.
yeah.
But I think it's gonna be close. I think Nebraska got shooters and they can win that game.
Okay, Houston in the fight in Illini, Illinois. I like Houston.
I like
Houston, I
Houston,
like
but man, Illinois can score, man.
that's the thing.
That's
But
the
Houston's
only
got
thing.
good defense. They got
Houston
the
always got good defense.
that's what I like about them. Ah, they've been consistent all season. Uh,
Yeah, you're right. Definitely right.
it's just man. Nah, they can't. Illinois. That's one of the teams I was kind of scared of coming in Illinois, but I
hmm
mean, they've done what they're supposed to do. They beat the brakes off
But
VCU.
the thing about Illinois, they can score.
Yeah,
Houston, they can play defense. So it's like, but Houston sometimes they go on scoring drops.
yep. Here's the problem. If you get into like Houston's dogfight, then Houston can take it.
Yeah, yeah.
But if
If it get
Illinois,
into like that, it's gonna be might just be a blowout.
yeah. So
I'm gonna go Illinois. That's where I'm gonna go. I
you
like
gonna go
Illinois to
Illinois?
beat Houston.
All right,
Who you like?
we'll
You
go
like Houston?
Illinois. I do like
All right.
Houston, but I'll give it
You
to you.
do?
We'll
All right. That's a
we'll
bet.
see.
Arizona, Arkansas. What you think about this one?
Now this line is high. I'm not gonna lie, 7.5. Because Arkansas
Yeah,
is a
that
good
is high.
team. They can score the ball,
Definitely.
but them
Definitely a good
boys
team.
cannot play defense, boy. Darius Acuff, he's a great. He people been like, I mean, this tournament, he's done a great job. People talking about taking him top 5. Let me tell you something. This man cannot play defense to save his life, bro. Like Darius
He can
Acuff, I
score though.
he can score. This man, and Arizona got some big guards, so
Arizona
that's
too
why
got good guard.
I think Arizona should take care of business right here.
Yeah, I agree. I think Arizona wins that. I
I
think
did think it
Arizona
was gonna
wins
be
that.
a better line. I thought it would be a little bit closer, maybe like three and a
Like
half, four
four
and
or
a half.
five, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but them boys,
No,
it'd
Arizona, I
be
mean
interesting.
Arizona, they the overall #1 seed for a reason, though.
That's what I'm saying. So, all right,
Yeah,
we
we
got
think Zona,
Arizona.
so we got Arizona. So Purdue and Texas. What you think?
Now, see, Hassan, I told you Texas
That's a big line too.
was sleeping. I didn't think they'd make it this far. Thought we'd have BYU instead, but I'm not gonna lie. I think Texas can pull it off. I think matchup wise, Purdue got more experience. They got what's his name, Braden Smith. He's a pretty good scorer. But I think matchup wise, I think Texas does fit. I think Texas can make it a game. I'm gonna go Texas right here. I'm gonna go
Okay.
Texas. That's a crazy pick, but I'm gonna go Texas right there.
We're gonna rock. I can rock with that. I think Texas, they've been on the road right now, man. They've been playing good ball. They've been playing good ball. They beat the shit out of Gonzaga, didn't they?
That's what I'm saying. They beat him 8 points, and they beat what's his name?
BYU.
BYU. So two really good teams. I mean they handle their business. Purdue obviously more experienced, but hey, you can't. I mean Gonzaga was a 3 seed and they took care of it. So I
Yeah.
like
I,
Texas.
I,
I like
I like
Texas.
Texas too. We could do that. I work with Texas.
All right,
Michigan
Michigan.
and Alabama.
Now I
I
like
like
Alabama.
Bama.
And let me tell you something. I like Bama, but Bama's like the same thing with Arkansas. Boy, them boys can't really play that much defense either, man.
They can score though, man.
They can
They
score.
can score. And then Michigan really is not as good as they are good, but bro, I seen Michigan play this year. They can be beat.
Yeah,
They can be
Michigan
beat.
for sure can be beat.
Alabama can score that damn ball, and I think Alabama gonna win this thing.
You got Alabama.
They playing in the United Center, so Michigan probably
They're
close
gonna have
home
the
game.
little
Get to
home court
it,
technically, or
right?
just
But
a
you
little
know,
more
it's college.
advantage.
This March Madness, so it don't matter. Only thing Alabama don't play no defense, but they will score. Boy, they averaging 91 a game, but they allowing 82.
Okay, I bet. All right, we'll go Alabama, and then obviously Iowa State. I'm taking Iowa State because I
Yeah,
got them
Iowa
winning it
State.
all.
I like Iowa State too.
All right, so who
I
we
can rock
got?
with Iowa State.
We got Duke
Duke and
and
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
I gotta go
Man,
with Duke. I gotta go with Duke.
I'm gonna just give
You
it to
like
you right
Michigan
there.
State?
I do like Michigan State, but I'm gonna get that to you. All right, Nebraska and who we choose? Illinois.
Illinois. Yeah,
All right,
gotta go with
so
Illinois.
I'll go with Illinois too. All
Yeah.
right, who
So,
else?
we got Duke and
Arizona.
Illinois in the Final Four. Arizona and Texas.
Okay,
Gotta go Zona, right?
gotta go Arizona. Yeah,
With
Cinderella
Arizona's in
story
hand
ends right
down,
there.
right? And then we got Alabama versus Iowa State.
I got
You
Iowa
take
State, man.
that. Yeah, Iowa
I gotta
State.
take Iowa State. Yep.
I like Iowa State too.
The
I
crazy
think
part is
Bama.
Iowa State. They were a buzzer beater away from beating Arizona. And I think they really got the talent to match up and play good any game.
And they're very aggressive. The way Iowa State played, they're very aggressive. I don't think Alabama's ready for that, though. So
Yeah,
I like Iowa State. So we got in the Final Four, we got Duke, Illinois, Arizona, and Iowa State. I'm going Duke and Arizona. I gotta go Arizona. Duke and Arizona. And the
As wasn't that your
losing
original
twin.
picks?
That was my original picks, yeah.
Hey, you got Duke winning.
Duke got to win it all. What you think? So let's go your Final Four now.
All right, I got obviously the Fighting Illini winning that game, and I got Iowa State winning, and then I got Iowa State winning it all. Come on now.
Okay, you got Iowa State winning it all. Okay, okay. We got it then. You got Iowa State winning it all, and I got Duke.
That's one thing. That's one pick I'm gonna hold on. Like all the other picks that we, I'm okay with all of them being wrong. But this is how I was last year. I knew Florida was gonna win it all, and I stuck by it. All the other games I kind of got wrong, but I knew Florida was gonna win it all. This is what I'm doing this year. Iowa State. I got faith in them. I think they're gonna win it all.
They play good ball. They're very aggressive too. That's the good thing about Iowa State. They play very good ball.
Mm-hmm. And you look at the games they played. They dominated Kentucky, and obviously they did what they were supposed to do against Tennessee State. But I mean, shoot, Tennessee, it could be a good game. They surprised me beating Virginia. Well, not even Virginia. I was more surprised that they beat Miami, Ohio like that. But I mean, they handled Virginia, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see Iowa State make it to the championship game. We're gonna see, but yeah, that's really it.
We'll come back probably. We could probably shoot again Friday to get a recap of what we picked.
Yeah. What the games start tomorrow.
Monday. The games start
tomorrow. So
we'll have Final
Friday.
Four Monday, right? We'll have Final Four Monday.
Final Four is my April. It's my wedding day. Oh, that's what you talking about when it starts.
No, I'm saying we'll know.
It?
We'll know who's in it that Sunday night.
Yeah, we'll know Sunday night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, Iowa State is still in it by then, so I can have something to hang my hat on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm usually right, Hassan. When I have that one pick, I'm usually right.
Hey, we're gonna see. I like Iowa State go to the Final Four though. I agree with you. Iowa State got a hell of a team. I think they're gonna get their rematch against Arizona.
Yeah,
I feel like that's gonna happen. They're gonna get their rematch against Arizona, and I feel like Arizona gonna beat them again.
Hey man, come on now.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for us. What else? Anything else to sign real quick? All right, now.
Once again, man, congratulations to my dog, man.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations to my dog. He's doing his big one.
Yeah.
Nikah this Sunday, and then we got the wedding next week, April 4th. Big day for him.
Yep.
Comment congratulations to my dog, man. We out.
We're gonna have a live show at the wedding. That's what we're gonna do.
That's what. Yeah, we trying to. We're gonna see how that works out.
I ain't gonna make it up. All right, guys. Casual Fandom, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what it is. We'll see you guys next time. We out.
Out.